Hi everyone, hope that last video was very nice and you all learned how to create your own symbol. Today I'm going to talk about creating your app which is very useful for the kids. Can you guess what activity the kid enjoys from the age of 2 to 15? Yes, yes, everyone enjoys drawing it, and when it comes to drawing on their laptop or a mobile, that makes the level too very high, as it contains a huge number of colors and the way that clear presentations that makes your kids to be more creative and it boosts up them their confidence as well. So today we are going to see how can we create the mobile app for kids. It's very easy. Can you imagine what are the things that kids require to draw the picture and put it on the gallery? And whenever they wanted, they can view those gallery items. And if they wanted to delete it, oh, this can be better, so I'll delete it. Like that, they can do it. So today we are going to see how can create it. So as usual, you have to go for the create plus button. Open a blank app. I wanted to take a Canva app as the image contains Canva data, image data. So let's take a Canva app for the mobile. Let it be mobile or a phone. I'll make it as a phone app. Now I've named it. It takes few seconds to go to the environment for creating. I just don't wanted to create a form. I don't wanted to create one day gallery. I just wanted to create a very user-friendly atmosphere, user-friendly forms or a layout for kids. So this could be your phone screen. I wanted to enlarge. Let me enlarge view for better view. So what are the things we require? Yeah, first we require the title. How can we put the title? We have our own tools. Label. Let me put a title. I'll put it as a draw. Let it put center. Now center alignment, and you can make it as a color. Background color you can change as usual. Let me change this. Fill color. Filled with light ivory. Not ivory. I'll just make it as an indigo. Then I wanted this text to be little more visible. So let me put the font size as 30. We'll change the color of the font as well. So to change the color of the font, I'll go to this and change it. We'll put this font as bold. So now I have put a title. What is more essential? That is their draw area. For that, we have different types of inputs: button input, text input, pen input, drop down, combo box, date pick, and so on. I'm going to take a pen input. So this pen input comes with huge number of interactive window. What are they? If you see, it has a pen, it has an eraser, and if you don't like the picture which you have drawn, you can delete it, and there is an option for edit as well. So I just put this pen input as a top. If you want, you can just let it first let us put a sample. And what are the things activity I'll do with this? I'll draw the picture. My kid would draw the picture, and to and if they like the picture which they have drawn, they would add it into the gallery. How can I add it? I need some kind of button to activate the addition of the picture to the gallery. I'll put a button, small button. This is for adding the picture to gallery. And I required one more operation to perform. That is deletion. Exactly. If I don't like entire picture or entire set of the picture, I can delete it at one go. How can I do it? By adding the delete all option. So now I always set that layout properly. I have designed it, but if I wanted to do some activities, yeah, this pen input allows me to draw it. If I wanted to add, how could I know whether this is added or not in the gallery? And if I want to delete, it should perform delete operations. I'm not getting any kind of stuff. So only this, yeah, here it is allowing me to delete the picture which I had drawn at which I had drawn it at the same time. I can delete it. And this is for to minimize, and I can change the color as well. Let me choose green. Now I have changed it. And then if I wanted to end this activity, if I wanted to enlarge the brush pen depth, I can do it by using this operations. Okay. But the operations is not enabled. What I have to do, I have to do at the backend code to do to perform the add and delete operations. How can I do this? It's a very simple code you have to do all. So the input pen input contains the lastly drawn picture. Okay. So now here I wanted to add it. I wanted to add it on the gallery. Gallery, it should be in a collections. If someone knows an array concept, you would be knowing about the collections. So we have to create a collection. We have to create an array for the pictures. So when a kid draw three pictures, all the three pictures put into one set of folder or one set of an array, major array. So for that, how can I create? I'll use the event called Onselect. When I'm selecting it, I should put the collected picture or a drawn picture in the pen into this. Before that, I need to name all the objects, right? How can I name this? I wanted to name this as a my picture. I'll name this whole pen input as my picture for logical or reference. When you name in different way, you would forget which object I should refer. But if I give the name for the object appropriately, it will logically refer to the particular objects. That's why we are using it. So I have named it. I'm going to name this add button as add. What is this? This button, red button, add. Then this one I'm naming as a delete button. So why I'm using all the words, there are two words involved, but I'm using in the one single word. I'm using different cases as well. What this kind of naming convention? This is called camel naming convention, where instead of putting the whole sentence into different chunks of a word, we can put into one word by changing the starting letter of the word into uppercase. Uppercase, that means capital letter. But then this is one word and this delete is another word. So how can I differentiate? I'm differentiating by starting the next word in capital. That's how you can name it properly. This one is, I'm naming this one as label, label, drop. And here I'm naming the screen as its window, market screen. So the naming convention is done. Now that I have to put code to operate the addition. So as I told earlier, we have to create an array or a collections of a picture. How can I put? I need to put a name for the collection, right? Let me put as pictures. Pictures. I don't want it to be very long, lengthy name, so I'm giving a shortened Pics. Then I use flower base. Inside of the flower base, we need to put a sketch. Whatever sketch you are doing, sketch. Then semicolon. Here I'm drawing a I'm drawing the sketch, right? So where I'm drawing the sketch on my pic input pen. So that you have to refer my pics. It already comes on that. So I'm using that object dot image. Whatever I'm drawing on that my pic object, that goes to there. That goes to the collections. That's it. So let's see how it works. Let me play here. I'm drawing a picture now. I have drawn it. I add. Nothing happens here. Let me try once again with a different color. Drawing over the same window, different color. Say here. Again, no reflection. How could I find out whether it has been added to collection? So here you see collection. You can view if the collection is already open. Is it? It's not yet. Collections are added. Somewhere I made a mistake. What happened? I didn't close the collection properly. To close the collection properly, it would add. Let's see again. I added. Again, I'll do some other with different color. Let's see whether this has created a collection or not. We should ideally create a collection. Let's see. Now that it has created a collection with two pictures which I have drawn sketches. So how can I view it on my app? It's simple. Let us put this picture side by side so that it will be viewable easily. I have to use a gallery to display. For that, we have to add a gallery. Here we have a gallery. So how we are connecting the data tables? The same way you can add a gallery as well. I'm going to add a gallery in a horizontal, vertical way. So here the gallery added, what happens? While adding, it is asking to connect the gallery with the collection. I'm using the collection, picture collection. And it has placed over this draw area. I can arrange it properly. This is how I'm arranging. Okay, I want to see only picture. Here you give it gives both the title, picture, all those stuff, right? I wanted to see only pictures, the layout. So I use I wanted only images to see. Images. And then say that job is one. What I'll do here, I'll make this one. Yeah, it's all over. Let's see now how it is. So whatever pictures I'm going to add now, that's going to be saved there. Let's see. Now I'm going to make it a very big. So this one, just creating. It's a bad man. Oh, so funny. Use some other color. It's too nice. Let's say this. I did it. Now again, I clear this. I'm going to add a. I'm going to add some sun. Let's add sun. Good. This is my childhood favorites nature scenes. There are houses nearby the these are the valley, green valley. Okay. And you can find some mountain also. Draw some mountain. Now I wanted to delete this. I don't want if I don't like some kind of pictures, I have to delete it. How can I delete it? Nothing is happening. I should write something in backend so that it operates. And I click on delete operations. Let me do that. So if I click on this image, I should go for on select. Here, select one image, on select. Whenever I select it, I should remove the picture. How can I do this? Use the keyword remove the collection, which collection is item. Item which I selected should be removed. Let's see how it works. I have selected this. Can you see this? Whole thing is deleted. Let's do once again. This was a previous picture. I'm going to add it. And then I'm going to add one more picture. It is image of mine. Adding it. I wanted to do one more. I wanted to perform one more activity called delete. If I delete it, it should go. It should delete clear all the gallery items. How can I do it? Let me add one more. It takes a long time. I'm not adding it. It's not adding. It is keep on adding it. I want to delete at one go. How can I do this? Let's see. Again, delete option. Go here and here on select clear collection. Which collection? Clear the collection. It works. So now that I'm going to keep on adding some. Again, keep on adding it. Now, if I select single, it goes on. It goes on, right? Again, add some pictures. I want to delete at one go. If I click on delete all, it takes away everything. Great. Again, I wanted to do one. If there is no pictures, it should be disabled. How can I do this? Disable means the button won't allow us to click. Do any activity, it should be disabled. Let's see how can we do this. It's too simple. Go here. We need to go for a display mode. Display mode. So here there is a edit option. That's why it's coming. I wanted to make sure if there is no item in the gallery, it should disable. How can I do? If collection count rows. If there we have to count how many rows are there in the collection. Count rows in collection. My collection is in Pics. Equal to 0. If it is 0, what is the true case? The button delete, all the buttons should be disabled. Should be disabled. Or else it should be editable. Should be edited. That's it. So easy, right? Let's see how it is. So now there is no pictures on this, so it is disabled. I'm going to add some pictures now. Add it, add it, add it. So you see the delete option has been enabled. Again, if there is nothing in this collection, you will see delete option is disabled. Let me add some more picture. Adding. That's it. Your Kit app has created successfully. You can use this app in your mobile or your system anywhere. It's our time to play and do some creative picture. Thanks for listening. I hope that it is very useful. Next time I'll come up with very useful app. Now that you know what are we have learned from this app is that how to do add option, how to add images into collection, how to create your own collection in Power Apps, and adding the pictures to the collection and deleting some pictures, adding a button, deletion button to remove pictures and delete all the pictures from the collections. I hope this is very useful for everyone. Next time I'll come up with a very beautiful